started? I said upcoming. Why did I say upcoming?
It's not
Oh,
scheduled. It says live from
From
here.
a big belly. Oh my god.
Shit.
Oh my.
Are you carrying two?
That's what the
3?
man asked me last night.
Yeah. I feel like that's what the lady was asking in Spanish. Remember that little old
Oh
lady?
yeah. You know
feel
what?
like-
Oh, probably.
And she's and but you know, must be. I thought you said you're doing Spanish.
I am, but I don't know it so fluently.
Oh my god. What you using? The
Duolingo.
Duolingo. I think I want to learn French.
Okay.
Hello guys. I am here with the one and only. And I don't know, I guess it's almost time for me to go. So before I go, I wanted to I don't know, I guess introduce her to my channel.
Yes.
My channel is more about your mental and emotional well-being. And I don't know, I feel like for you personally, because I know that things don't really affect you a certain kind of way. Like you just look at it like people are gonna talk. And I don't know, I guess maybe to talk to you today, I just wanted to ask you, like, for people who don't probably have the mindset or people who don't process things the way that you process things, like, do you have any advice for them? Like, is there walk us through maybe like the Alicia Kim
Mindset.
mentality.
The Alicia Kim mantra, mindset.
You know, tell us about Alicia.
So as I say, for me, my mental health and well-being is very important.
Right.
And
As
when
it
you're
should
on
be.
social media, it can be, you have to be mentally strong. As I say, when you talk to them, like, okay, people will talk, the internet will do what the internet does, and all of that. I didn't start off that way. When I just started, you just assume everyone is going to love the content, or if they don't love the content, they leave the content alone and they move on. But you realize that as you get bigger, just like in real life, there will be naysayers, there will be negativity. So I actively work on how I want to feel, and you realize that your mental and your well-being, it goes hand in hand. So if you let something affect you negatively, it throw off like your whole entire day. You see a negative comment, probably your whole day thrown off. And I'm like, no, I don't want to give people the power.
Because why should 5 seconds of something turn into an entire 24 hours, 48 hours,
Exactly.
a lifetime?
And the thing is too, when they make negative comments about you, they make it and they gone. They don't remember you. They make some of them, they make it and they go about their day.
But I feel like there are people out there that I've seen, like, in your comments where they say negative things and it's like you still ignore them, but they still keep trying. It's like, I want to get a reaction out of Alicia. So what do I do to get a reaction out of Alicia? Like, does that, like, because I do see your supporters, which is the Big Up Crew. Hi guys, thank you for tuning in. But like, do you think they play a part in like keeping you from like allowing the negativity from like penetrating?
1,000,000%. Big up to the Big Up Crew, if anyone over here, because Justin, yes, we say the internet is not real and whatever, but as we go along, the internet is as real as me and you sitting here. So right now,
some of your real life aspects are shared publicly.
And just as how in real life we need support, on the internet, when you have a support system that supports you, backs you in things you do, it does help to cushion
the
whatever
may come at you crazy.
So I took pride in creating the Big Up Crew and nourishing them and nurturing them, I should say, and just for us to be locked in. So no matter what, they are the ones sometimes that will lift me up and say, don't pay that no mind, whatever. So back to your original question about the mental health. And I love your channel, by the way, because I love how you deep dive in and just give a real life perspective of how important your mental wellness is.
It is.
I think, yeah, you're welcome. I think that physical health is good, but you can look.
Nothing if
Listen, you can
appears
look nice and
honest.
polished and clean. But you see, if you're sun right, it's just
A shit show. A walking disaster.
So I do therapy, and I tap into my support system to help.
You know, I'm happy that you said that you do therapy, because I feel as though therapy gets like a negative kind of stigma attached to it, like especially like maybe like in the Black community. It's like we're taught to just like tough it out, you know, like be strong, like why you crying about some shit.
Yeah.
Like I feel like a lot of us, we grew up with this resilience, which is a great thing. It's good to be resilient, but like at the same time, you're like, even when you're falling apart, it's like you can't even chill with yourself for a second and be like, damn, this thing really threw me off and it really affected me. It's like you still have to just prove that you're tough and you're unaffected, and like, who cares, brush it off. It's like, for example, a friendship might end. I don't think people understand that in your friendships, at least I would hope that if you're having a friendship with someone, you take it personal, because this person is about to be in your space.
Yep.
This person is about to be in your life. This person is like, it's a friendship, it's a relationship. And sometimes you and someone, you part ways, and it's like you just want to act like it didn't bother you, but yeah, bitch, it did affect me. You know, we were cool. What happened? So I feel like we feel as though we need to have this tough persona at all times. You can't let nobody see you cry. And I mean, I get it, because you don't know who to trust. And sometimes people very close to you can still be a snake, and I get that. But I feel like we don't allow ourselves to feel our emotions, because if we feel it, we feel like we're defeated. And I'm not blaming the world for whatever our problems may be, but I do think worldly things, society plays a part in telling you, be selfless, don't show no weakness, but at the same time give your all to something. And then you get up and you give your all to something, but don't cry about it, because that's a like you're being weak right now. Like, well, what is it? Is either you want me to be pro selflessness, or like what? So I need you to probably tell me what you think about that. Like, do you think society really just plays a role, or do you think we just decide that we want to be just who we are no matter what? And
I think society absolutely plays a role. And as you say, it's like we're supposed to go through life, especially us as Black people. We're supposed to just go through life and nothing affect us. You know, we just roll it off our shoulder and whatever. But the truth is, we know that it affects us. So it's as if you're supposed to show up as one person, but when you go to your bed at night, you have to face the reality of your situation.
Everything.
So you may cry, you may weep, and unresolved issues that you don't face, it trickles down into other aspects of your life, like your relationship with your children, your friendship, as you say, all of that. So I think slowly we have to, the stigma of don't go to therapy, that's a sign of weakness, whatever, we slowly have to step away from that.
We do. But do you think it is too far gone, though?
No, I actually think no. It's better than 10-15 years ago, because growing up, for me, therapy used to be something like, if only mad people
yeah, that's
need
true.
that.
You know,
like, you must be off your rockers.
You know what? I think what's something too, I feel like in Jamaica, even if you get to a point where your mental health is affected, you have the sense of community. You know, but I feel like when you travel and you're in a whole new country, that's when you probably feel alone, and that's when you realize, like, damn, I have all this time to now reflect, and I see that, you know, mental health, emotional health probably is just not the best, and needs to be worked on. And I do think in some ways we're a little bit stubborn to change, because we're just like, well, I'm already grown, and like listening to somebody is just like, oh, I don't want to listen to you. I don't want you to tell me about anything. Like, I am just in my ways, and I'm gonna remain in my ways, and that's it. And I don't really think that benefits us in the end.
No, can't. But as I say, moving to a foreign country, especially on your own, it's a very lonely journey. And especially too, sometime up here you see things happen to people, and people just walk past, gone about them business, them not care.
That is true.
Like every man for themselves. Like as I say in Jamaica, something happen, the community come down and everything. Here, every man for themselves. So it's a lonely journey. For Jade subscribers, just know, you tell them say I'm a pregnant woman. I promise you this, and I said, I wait for that girl here.
Yes, she is 8 months now.
Yeah, thereabout.
Guys, it is gosh, I said it on your live the last time. I was like, we left from Nicki Minaj to a whole baby bump in no time. So honestly, to be around her, being pregnant, and just like observing her and witnessing the journey, it's so different. Like, you have grown up, right? you have grown up, and I am so proud of you.
Thank you.
And being pregnant, is there anything that makes you feel like really vulnerable?
The whole pregnancy, I think getting pregnant has changed me.
In what way?
In a way where I'm much more protective of me, my family, my baby, all of that. I am protective of our space and just what I put into the world. So I think prior to pregnancy, like, we're living life, whatever, and I'm out there, whatever. But now that I have, my baby on the way, I think I'm much more protective.
On a name?
No, we haven't decided on a name as yet.
It's okay. I guess maybe when you look in her eyes,
it will come.
Hopefully not Esmeralda.
Or Agnes, Agatha. No. Time name. Bernadette.
No.
But
no, please don't do that to your baby.
Yeah.
But what would you say to young mothers or to people who are expecting, like in terms of your emotional well-being? And
oh gosh, so on my channel I talked about how I cried during my pregnancy, and at first when I was crying, like I was in the bathroom, I'm throwing up, whatever, and I would be crying, I felt guilty. I even documented it in my journal, because this is supposed to be a happy time, and
per society's
well, based on what you say, because as I said, not every pregnant woman documents the bad,
right?
The excessive. As I say, when I am going through this, I have to reach out to other mothers and say, I saw pregnancy ad. Because
people show just the pretty side of it.
They say, I need to vomit in here, Elizabeth, but not today. I was throwing up almost 24/7. I was throwing up and all of that, and when it started happening to me, I would cry and say, why this happened to me? Why my pregnancy is so rough? And I would feel guilty, because I'm saying, it's not that I'm not happy to be pregnant,
but you're going through the motions.
You're going through the motions, and also you have so many different things going through your body. Everything is heightened, all of that. So your emotions, the least little thing, you get you angry, upset, you're crying, you're laughing 1 minute. Everything is different. So I would tell expecting mothers to be patient with yourself, to understand that pregnancy, you're creating a human is inside your tummy.
Right. But on that note, also, females, especially nowadays, we're very self-conscious about our bodies. So, you know, at first you find out you're pregnant and you're like, cool, you know, it's exciting. But then what happens when, like, you really realize that there are so many changes to your body? Like, does it affect you? Or
For me, no. Actually, for me, I love the change. Like seeing my belly grow.
do you take a picture of
I
it
take
every
a
month?
picture all the time.
No, like month one, this is
monthly,
what it was.
I
month
have
two.
those, and then pictures in between. I have so many videos. I love seeing my body change and the belly getting bigger and she's growing. So I embrace that side.
Okay.
Because you know the weight gain come with it. So your body change, your physical features change. But I embrace that side.
Are you one of those moms or moms to be who's more interested in like the snapback results? Because I think a lot of times people, like, social media plays a part, because you see women as soon as they probably like push out their babies, as soon as the 6-month clearance comes, they go and they have surgery so that they can just feel like they need to look this particular way, because maybe they feel as if they won't be as attractive should they not have a certain figure anymore.
I think society put a lot of pressure on women, as I said, to snap back. And sometimes I think a woman put the pressure on women. I'm not even going to say society. It's other women who do this.
So you think these are just deep-rooted insecurities?
It's like a competition. Who can look better the fastest? So even though I think it's important not to let yourself go. That's one thing I'm learning too. So I still do my self-care. I still do things to make me feel like a woman and feel good. Like, not because I'm creating a child mean I must just let go and why? No, I still do my hair. I still fix up and look presentable. So snapping back, I think, is important, but it's not. I don't think I have to do it quickly. No.
So that means when you give birth and you probably get your first 6 months, you're not going to be just in the gym active, just trying to be like
slowly. So I'll take it. I'll pace myself. Yes, I'll pace myself. But it is important, as I say, to get back to what makes you feel good. So maybe if snapping back is what really and truly are gonna make you be your best self to you and your child, by all means.
But I feel like it puts their life at risk though, because you're signing up to do something that you're probably not even mentally ready for, because we think we prepare ourselves until the actual moment comes. So you're just doing it because you think
that will make you
to look this way, because society has shown that all of these people who have had babies, they look like they don't have any. And I'm just like, why you want to look like you never brought a life? Like, that's a miracle, you know?
Yeah, it's a joy. I get that. So enough about me. Let me ask you
some gosh
stuff. Tell us why you have decided to start a YouTube channel. What's the motive?
To be fair, I've always preferred to just care about what's going on in someone's mind. I am a very big fan of the mind, actually, and I do realize that social media is something that has been eating at a lot of people. And as you said, like, for example, I'm not really comparing it, but like, you know, pregnancy, they only show you the good sides. So it's the same thing with like life itself, you know. People highlight the accomplishments, they highlight the great moments, they highlight when they get to the top, but it's like they shy away, or it's kind of like they don't want to talk about it, or they're embarrassed about the way that they had to, you know, go through everything to get their babies kicking. Yes. She's like, oh, mommy,
I want to be a part of life.
She's like, it's my show, okay? It's my show. Spotlight is on me. Hi, little Kim. I don't know your name yet because your mom hasn't decided.
Little princess.
Little princess.
Yeah.
But I feel like as people, we feel ashamed of failing. Like, we only see the winnings because we are just taught all the time, again, to be strong. Don't show no fear. Don't show no weakness. Don't show no form of like vulnerability, no submission. Just you have to get. And I'm like, that's not effective. That's just gonna give you a crash. That's gonna give you a burnout, because you're gonna just feel as though if you fail at something, then you just fail at life. When no, I feel like if you twist it and look at it from a different perspective, that's life's way of correcting you to say, hey, you had the right idea, but you probably just needed to reconfigure things a little bit, reconstruct it, and go back at it. It's like being in school. You have a project to do.
Right.
And you, before the teacher grades it, you bring it in, right? And they take a look at it and they're like, okay, I understand this, but how about you expound on that? Or,
right,
do that. Just give you little corrections. It doesn't mean that you're necessarily just failing. It just means that, okay, sometimes we need different perspectives. So I decided, to whoever will listen, how about we just fix ourselves together? Well, not even fix, because we're not broken, but how about we highlight ourselves as is? People like to say, oh, well, I have flaws. How can you have a flaw if in the same breath you're being told to be your authentic self? If you're being your authentic self, then we're not the same. So how can you allow yourself to be so encaptured in the thought of a flaw that you fit yourself in a box that you didn't even belong in anyway? A bunch of people got up and tell you that if you do this and if you don't do that, then this is where you need to stick yourself. And this should be the entire way of living. And also, I've spoken to a few people personally, and they've told me that, you know what, Jade, I thought getting to the top was necessary. I thought it was my life's mission to get to the top. But then they got to the top, which is fine, you accomplish stuff, but you realize that you have nothing, no one. The journey itself, you blocked it out because you were so focused, like you were laser focused. You gotta stretch now.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Like they were laser focused on just getting the job done.
Yeah.
That they did not experience any form of living. And for me personally, why I decided to do this, well, my grandma died.
Okay.
And that was very personal for me because she raised me. And for some reason, that lady always see the good in me. Even when I was just like not a big fan of just life itself. But she was always very positive, very calm. She always wants to see the best in things. And I'm just like, even when people are like using and abusing her kindness, she wouldn't really get out of body about it. And then I don't know, she died and I wasn't there. And it's not that I feel guilty, because in my head I'm gonna get a certain life so I can repay her for all the times that I guess she believed in me. And I was so focused on that, actually, that a moment came that was
You
okay?
listen. Yeah, I'm good to go. No, I'm alright.
Yeah, a moment came when she got sick, and it just happened so fast. Everything just back to back immediately, and I'm like, damn, by the time I'm supposed to do anything, she passed.
Yeah.
And so I just decided, I'm like, you know what, I pushed away everybody, all my friends who I'm dating, just everybody. I didn't think I was grieving, because I'm like, I'm not grieving, it's cool, I know death happens, life happens.
Yeah.
So whatever, who cares? But while I was saying that, I just kind of secluded myself from everything and everyone. And then one day it's like I saw her in my dream. And you know, she told me something very confidential. And I was like, you know, all right, cool. I'm gonna try this healing thing. I'm gonna try this person that you always thought I could be. I'm gonna do that because I couldn't give you what I want in life.
Yeah, well,
so at least when you pass on, because in my mind, she's watching over me, and I don't know. It's all about what everybody believes in, but for me, I feel like she watches over me. You know, so I'm just like, all right. In case you're out there bragging about your granddaughter in the afterlife, I'm gonna just keep it real G for you and just not let you down, because I can't let them talk crazy in the afterlife and say, see, Jade. But no, I guess I just decided to do that for her. That was like probably the greatest loss.
You do the channel in honor of her, in honor of your grandma,
in honor of the qualities that she saw in humanity overall. She saw that, and I just couldn't understand growing up. I'm like, I can't see what you see. And she's always like, you will one day.
And I guess you think you're there now?
Yeah.
You're there now where you're embodying some of her qualities.
I am. And I hope that, I guess I'm making her proud. But I think so, because I mean, she visited me. So I think she's happy. She was smiling.
Someone say, I like the way Jade speaks and reason things out. She named Kelly.
Thank you, Kelly. I read a lot, so maybe that's why. I don't know. I just always feel like life is not as black and white. I feel like it's not that there is no wrong or there's no right. I just feel like sometimes it's just not as, you know, stamped as we see it. And then when you grow and when you expand your mind, guys, when you literally expand your mind, you realize that, damn, I don't want to just remain in the box all the time. So once you start taking yourself outside the box and listening to another person's perspective and come out of defense mode, because I feel like our ego keeps us in defense mode, because we always want to just defend what it is that we believe in and why we feel it's right and why we feel it's wrong. When, listen, you can see 6 from that point and I see 9 over here. So I am willing to listen. I'm always willing to learn too. I'm willing. I always love the idea of learning something. And I don't know, I guess that just plays a part in it. Cause
that's good.
Why not listen to somebody? Sometimes we listen, but I mean, well, sometimes we hear, but we're not really listening,
right?
You know,
exactly.
We're not really listening. And then someone I know had died actually by, can't say suicide online, don't.
You just say,
I just said it.
Can't say offing themselves or whatever. Yeah,
I don't mean to trigger anyone, I'm sorry, but yeah, someone I knew, they just deleted themselves, and it was just a person that was always cool, never seemed like they had any problem with anything, always showing up for everybody. And I don't know, when you listen, when you hear, you just hear what you want. But if you really like sit back and reflect, then you realize that they were always saying it in little ways. It's just that you weren't there. And I don't know, we weren't necessarily like close, but it was someone I'm aware of, and I'm just like, damn, so many of us were fighting things inside. Like, we have our battles or demons, like people like to call them, which I really think we need to stop saying that, because you really have to be careful what you put out there in that.
Yeah, that's true.
Because you have to be careful how you speak over your life, because things can be regurgitated. And just remaining positive. I'm not asking you to be delusional. I'm asking you to take a chance on yourself, you know, correct yourself when you feel like you may have wronged someone. Be patient with yourself, because healing is just you realizing that, hey, maybe the way that I went about stuff wasn't the best. Take accountability. And I know it's very, very hard. It's very hard to say that you were wrong. But sometimes, not because you feel as if your actions were right, means that somebody else's actions weren't also right. Again, it's all about how we look at things, how we view things.
Yeah.
So you listen, you hear them out. And if you're going to be genuine in your apology, then you can apologize and be like, hey, well, I didn't intend for you to probably take it that way or feel like that. But I hear you. And how about I explain my point of view so that you can understand where I was coming from? And half the times you realize that you resolve things. You actually resolve the problem.
Yeah.
But I think people are pushing this, oh, I'm nonchalant, and you're forcing an energy on yourself that is not authentic to who you are inside. And so you're forcing yourself to shut out these people, and then you think that makes you like up top, like I'm undefeated and I'm cool.
Conquered life.
I conquered life.
Yes, you're winning.
But no, because if you want to be honest about it, sometimes things do play back in your mind, and you're just like, damn, all right, maybe that was wrong. But you're so prideful that you wouldn't even say that was wrong. You just kind of just be like, well, fuck it, I don't care.
And one of the reasons I think like a channel like yours is important too is because a lot of how we operates in society is all learned behavior. And we are all going through life for the first time.
The first freaking time.
So we don't have no experience.
There's no manual.
We can't even ask people about their journey and take it to the T, because everyone's journey is different. So with you giving people other perspective, another channel to say, okay, maybe I've been going about life nonchalant all this time. I've just been Ray. How about I tap into my emotions, tap into my mental health, and maybe try something different?
What makes you happy? When was the last time you felt like genuinely happy in yourself? Because sometimes we depend on other people for our happiness, and that's not fair. Everybody have their own life to deal with. Can somebody add to your happiness? Definitely. Somebody can add to your happiness. But it is not on them to make you happy. And sometimes we take it out on them when things don't go our way, because we feel like it's plain and simple. My way. It's just plain and simple. Yeah. And so things fall apart. Relationships are very short term nowadays. And whether that's with your family, with your friends, with your partner, it is so short term because everybody wants to be right all the time. Everybody wants to just, well, you're not making me happy, so bye. It's not on them. As Alicia said, it's your first time experiencing life as we know it. So if you're experiencing shit and they're experiencing shit, but I don't want to say too much to get me in trouble. Because, but I just feel like what I want from us as people is to just try with ourselves. Like, if somebody hadn't said this and put this thought or this idea to you, would it have even been important to you? And if it's not important, like, take some time out to get to know yourself. Spend some time with yourself. Try activities and just, I don't know, represent for you. You have to go hard about you, but be genuine, be patient. And I know sometimes you try and it just feels like you're not winning,
right?
And everybody else is doing it the shortcut way, and they're just blossoming, and everything seems so fun and active their way. But at the end of the day, if you have a heart and you have a soul and you know that your conscience is clear and you can sleep well at night, does it really matter what somebody else does?
Nope.
Like, people have just, I don't know, I just don't think people care much about themselves anymore. They don't care. Like, they just want to fit in so much, and I've never been the type to care if I fit in or not. Like, I've just always been myself. Whoever's gonna dislike me, I don't care. Whoever's gonna like me, cool for you. You know, I will do my best to like you too, because I can't promise that, oh, I like you. You know, and once we click. But I'm always gonna be the person who I'm gonna give you, if you ask me for advice, I'm gonna always provide it from the positive, the negative, and the in between, so that you can ultimately make your decision. But I'll never tell you definitely go ahead and just, you know, rip it to shreds.
Yeah.
I'm not that person. But if you feel like you want to rip it to shreds, I'm your support system. Let's go. We rip it to shreds together if you want me. I'm gonna defend you. But allow yourself to be you. Don't allow your situations to define you. Yes, there are things that we are so embarrassed about. There are things that we shy away from. But why are you just limiting who you are? Why are you making that the end all be all of you? So when I started the channel, I just decided I'm gonna just try to be as open about things. Like, healing sucks sometimes. I want to run away from the healing process because again, accountability.
Yeah.
You know, sometimes you just want to see yourself as the victim in certain scenarios, and you're just gonna forever play the victim role. But you're not a victim. You're a victor in your own right. This is your first run at life, so give yourself grace. And I don't know, man, just go about it. Your mental health is important. Your emotional well-being is important. And trust me, I worked at a hospital for some time too, and I guess I got exposed to just how people really are. Like, they're not okay.
Yeah.
But we have this facade, and I guess we just act like we're okay.
Yeah.
And I don't want to pretend. I don't want to pretend. I don't like pretending. I don't like... So I guess there's that. Do you want to add anything else?
No, I think you're basically covered, because as I said, these are the reasons why you started your YouTube channel. And in everything, do you think you've figured out your purpose? Do you think this is a part of your purpose in life, your overall purpose here
I
on
do
earth?
think so. I could have just done the journey by myself quietly, but I'm just like, you know, I'm gonna show people that sometimes I don't know left from right, but I'm gonna get up, I'm gonna buckle my goddamn shoe, and I'm gonna try. I'm gonna give it a shot, and if it works, cool. And if it doesn't work, you know, I try again, and I'm gonna keep trying until I am there.
Yeah. So that's your purpose, to
My
show people that keep going. No,
Yeah.
honestly, what do you think of your purpose in life?
To just show them that you can defy the odds, and not because people think that you're supposed to turn out a certain way in life means that that's the end all be all for you. Why does a bunch of strangers get to tell you who to be, how to react, what to be affected by? I don't give a shit. I'm be me. And yeah, sometimes life gon' probably knock me back a few, but all right, you know, if I have to crawl for a little bit until I can walk, until I can jump and fly and all of that, then that's what I'm going to do.
Yeah.
The thing is, I'm not gonna give up on me.
Yeah.
And when people give up on you, you're so upset. You feel so defeated. You feel so
Hi, mommy. One
Your
thing we
mom is
doing
back.
anyway, my day, mommy find me now. Big up.
Hello, Donna. I promised her to cook, so
Yes.
I'm gonna kick y'all off my life.
She promised me to cook.
I am going to cook for
and I'm
her.
holding her to that promise.
Please don't make promises to a pregnant lady,
No.
guys,
Yeah,
because they
I know
don't
what to
forget.
say. She called me and she was like, go about the day. She was like, go about her day. I'm like, girl, hello. You promised me some food.
I know. I did.
So yeah.
So
Beginner.
she introduced me to her platform, and I just wanted to show people because I don't know, she's amazing, guys, and I know. Oh, here she goes, the button. I take it back. I'm kidding. Before they run with it.
But the thing is, I think, as I say, your purpose is to show people that, you know,
you can keep going.
I think my purpose, I haven't 100% figured it out as yet. I'm still actively trying to figure it out. But I think one of my main purposes, and when I started my YouTube channel, I never know, but just do it because it was COVID and something to do. But as I've gone through my journey and started sharing with people, I think one of my purpose is to inspire people.
There you go.
And with inspiring people, you have to show the good, the bad, the ugly in your own life. And that is one of the reasons why I share my life. So we are different. I love her channel. I hope you guys support it if you're coming up. If you come over here, don't forget to subscribe to her channel, show her the support, and absorb the videos. Not only watch, but absorb what she's saying, because she talks some things, some good things that we need, you know.
I don't really think people, I think people, I don't know. I'll keep that for off here. Okay. Boy, I am notorious for saying things that they just run. But guys, honestly, I just wanted, and I don't think we always know what our purpose is 100% of the time. Not until we really like step into it and you're like, damn, I feel like I was missing out. You know, I'm still figuring it out. Okay, I'm still getting to know this version of me. And also something very important, please stop showing up as the child part of you. You know, that part of you that got hurt, the part of you that got resented, the part of you that you consider as broken. Just don't allow that version of you to miss out on some great things that can happen. Because you know what? Chances are you meet people, for example, and they seem great and everything seems to be working out. And then after a while, they dip. You're gonna blame yourself because you were being your authentic, genuine self. It just didn't work out.
And that is the reason why, or the reason that therapy and actively working on yourself is important, because those traumas, I think sometimes a beer picnic, I walk up and down in the street in a grown people body because they have not done, including myself. Because I remember when I was doing therapy, there was a part of my life that my therapist, when I was doing it 2 years ago, I went into therapy to talk about one thing, and I noticed the therapist want to open up another can of worm in my life. And I'm like, that's not what I came here for. But as I've been going through my therapy and healing some of my traumas, it unlock some doors, because he's saying, no, you chose this, or this happened because remember the time when you were 5. So you have to be open to the healing process in order to grow, and as I say, to cultivate those relationships that you want to work.
That's true.
And if you don't do the healing, trust me, you see that time in your life when you were 6 and you were abused in some way, or you were neglected in some way. It's the same 6-year-old in a 50-year-old body, having raising kids, raising this, and so it comes out.
And then you wonder why the same things keep happening to you, because that's what you're putting out. That's what you've limited and locked your mind to, and you just refuse under every circumstance to just change it, you know? So we really do have to. I know that some of the traumas that we've been through, I know we don't want to reopen that red door, because you're just like, man, I locked it all up.
I'm gonna deal with that, whatever. But no, you haven't.
But you just pretty much putting like a band-aid over something that requires, like, you know, stitches.
And you know what, trauma is a funny thing, you know. So you put that band-aid over it and you think you're all good, All it takes
It's just one thing.
one occurrence, one something
Just
on the
one.
TV, one person say one trigger word, and it just explode. So as I say, I don't think none of us really have it figured out. Even me myself, still working on myself. But
that's
you
the
have to
thing
make the
about
choice.
self-care, you know, you never stop working on yourself. You can't say,
Every
oh,
day.
next year I'm gonna be this fully healed version of me. No. Until you leave this earth, we just work in progress.
She is kicking
She's
up
kicking.
a
Okay, guys, I have to go and cook because I
I'm not
promised.
hungry, but
She's a part of the
she's up.
conversation.
Yeah, like she say, yes, mommy. yes.
It's like go.
She's like, go, mom. Check
Okay. But you never stop working on yourself, and don't allow it, just one thing to be your focal point and tear yourself down, because it's not worth it. And then I don't know, you're just gonna be miserable. You're gonna miss out on you. And you're gonna keep searching for love everywhere else except within yourself, because you feel like only something else or someone else can give it to you. You are mad at everybody for abandoning you, and then you go and just abandon yourself. So I mean, that makes you way worse in that situation, doesn't it? So just keep working on yourself. I hope that as time goes by, you can identify more with the content that I put out. You can feel free to comment if you choose to. You can feel free to tell me what you'd possibly like to hear about, and we'll talk about it, you know. And I don't know, we got this though. Like it's not impossible, and you need to go about life knowing that you are exactly who you think you are. Don't let nobody take that from you. Oh, she thinks that? Yes, she is. Oh, he thinks that? Yes, he is. And what? So I don't know. Thank you guys so much for your time. Thank you for stopping by, Alicia.
Sure.
And I'm going to try to decide on what she wants to eat. I don't know what she wants to eat. You know, I promised to cook, but she's just like, oh, okay.
Big movements too.
She likes to hear about the food. Okay, she likes to hear about the food. So I think I have a job to do now, guys, which is to go and cook. I'm a cook before she mark for it. That's the thing, right? That's what they say.
I have no idea.
But you going for baby number 2 and 3?
Oh, let's get through baby number uno first.
No, you can't. You just have them back to back.
No, so that they can. What about you? When you want to start? Let's go there.
No habla English.
No habla English.
But guys, she should just have them back to back. If you're going to start something, how about you just finish it?
Let's get through baby number 1.
I think she would be fine
there.
with 3 kids.
At this age? If I had started
age is just a number.
Okay. And when are you going to start again? No hablo English?
But okay, guys, thank you so much for your time. And this is my first live on my channel, so I guess I'll keep it up.
How was it?
Thank you. Very nerve-wracking, actually. You know, honestly, even though I have a podcast that I talk on, I'm not a talkative person, honestly.
Could have fooled me.
Shut up.
Guys, she could have fooled me. Because you're sure
don't listen to Alicia, okay? Don't listen to Alicia. But I guess we'll see where this goes. But just please believe in yourself. Please keep trying. Please never give up. And just scroll all the people who just decide that they want to crop you in a box. Okay, that's their picture to paint. And so, like, I don't know. Maybe it's because of how I was raised. We didn't let things bother us. So I guess throughout life, I've just been like, okay.
Yeah.
People come and they, okay, all right. Well, yeah, okay. But thank you guys so much for stopping by. bye. I appreciate it.
Bye, guys.
That's all she need a vacation. You need a vacation.
I do. The vacations cannot be too much.
Well, after the baby.
Yeah, definitely. Because we that
Are you gonna have like mommy and me vlogs?
Yes. So you need your little one so we can go on play dates.
I just want to show up as the aunt with
with
I want to show up as that for now.
Okay.
For now.
I won't put any pressure.
We'll see. You remember, it's always God's timing, you know.
Exactly, because as we said last year, we were living our best life. Shouting out to Nicki Minaj. I know. Big belly having a baby, so you never know.
Experience still, you know. That's my first huge
concert
that I've ever been to.
Yeah, that's mine too. Yeah.
If she wasn't pregnant, we would be seeing Christopher Maurice.
Yes,
but you know, life had different plans. But
let's see what the concerts are gonna look like next year. Because it seemed like next year.
No more.
Why?
It's baby time. You have 3 kids to get to.
Yeah, listen.
What do you mean? Just talking about concert. That time finished. Free paper burn. Oh my God. Thank you guys for your support and have a beautiful rest of your, what is it, day or night?
Day.
Still I mean, it's like 6 o'clock.
Still daytime.
Day. Bye.
Bye, guys.